Hey, so a couple of videos back I did a Primark fake tan video where I just did like a demo and review of Primark's fake tan to see if it actually worked. And in that video I asked you all whether you would want to see a testing Primark makeup video, and loads of you commented saying that you would like to see it, and that video got a lot of likes as well. So because of that I'm going to be testing Primark makeup today to see whether it's actually any good, because it is so cheap. So in here is all the Primark makeup that I'm going to be testing. Okay, so I'm going to start with foundation, and I'm using the PS Liquid Foundation. It is a semi-matte medium coverage foundation suitable for all skin types, and this was only £2.50. The colour that I'm going to be using is Sand. I think they had about 3 or 4 different colours, so not many shades, but this is Sand. I think it's one of the lighter ones. Although I have got fake tan on, so this could like totally not match, but we will find out. Okay. I'm going to be using my fingers to rub it in as well, just because that way I can get a real good vibe of whether I like it or not. I think it actually matches my fake tan, so that's good. It's kind of difficult to blend. It just feels like it's a little bit thick to blend. I don't know whether that's because I put too much on or whether it's just the formula. But it doesn't look too bad from what I'm getting so far. And it does feel quite matte. Normally when I wear foundation I have to put powder on. I just love the matte look, and I don't think I suit like dewy skin. So I'm really pleased with that actually. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this, and I thought this was a concealer but it's actually called a foundation stick. So not a concealer. But hey ho, we'll use it anyway as a concealer. And this is in the colour Ivory, which is the lightest shade that they had. It's coming out really thick. I'm just going to use it where I would normally highlight, so under my eyes, down my nose, on my head, and on my chin. A little bit there. A little bit there. Okay, so let's see how easy this is to blend. It feels a little bit gritty when I try and blend it, which is strange. But we'll go with it. I'm just going to dab with my finger. I don't want to use too many brushes because I want to get like the full effect of how it goes on with just the fingers. It's actually not as hard to blend as I thought it was. I actually think that looks quite nice. Yeah, the coverage is very high. I don't know how to describe the smell, but it doesn't smell great. It kind of smells like clean nappies. I don't know if anyone knows what that smells like, but yeah, that's what it smells like to me. Okay, so this is with the foundation stick used as a concealer. When I first put it on I thought it was going to be quite hard to blend, but actually blending was one of the best things about it. Like, it's really easy to blend in. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm happy with the colour. The only negative things I could find about it was that it was quite gritty in some places. Like when I was rubbing it under my eyes I could feel a few like grainy bits, and also it is very thick and gives a high coverage, but you could just use less. I think I put quite a lot on, but next time I would definitely use less of it because it goes quite a long way. But overall that wasn't too bad at all, and it was only £2. So to set my face I'm going to be using the PS Loose Face Powder in the colour Light, and this was also £2. So obviously I'm going to need to use a powder brush to use this. Okay, so that's the powder on. The only thing I didn't really like about it is the fact that it comes in a package like this with the plastic lid. I don't really like using these powders because I find them really hard to get out. Some people might prefer that. I like the pressed ones better, so that's one of the downsides for me. The loose powder is fine. It went on pretty nicely and quite easily. It did take off a little bit of the foundation on my nose. I think that's probably just because I put too much of the foundation stick on, and it's also gone a little bit flaky under my eyes, but it's really not that noticeable, and I can only see it when I look really close in the mirror, so I don't think anyone else would notice. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the PS Bronzing Brick, and this was £2.50. So this just comes with a variety of different kind of bronze colours, and you just swirl them all around to make one colour. Okay, so this is with the bronzer on. You definitely wouldn't be able to like contour with this bronzer. With all the colours mixed together it's got a bit of highlight in it, so it's quite shimmery. But it does give a really nice subtle bronze look, and if you wanted to build it up you can. Okay, so moving on to my eyes now, I'm going to be using the PS 9 Shade Eye Palette eyeshadow. And this is also £2.50. So in this palette you get mostly like pinky nude colours, and they're all shimmery colours as well. I'm going to start off with this one here in the bottom right corner. And then I'm just going to do a really subtle smoky eye with this one, which is 2 shades darker. So I'm just using that to put in my socket at the crease. Okay, so that's my eyeshadow base done, and actually this palette works really well for a subtle look. So it's not very opaque. I had to put quite a lot on my brush to get the colour to show up, but it does show up just very, very subtly. So just be aware of that if you are buying this, if you prefer eyeshadows that are a lot more pigmented. So I actually think this is quite good, and I'm happy with the way that it came out. It was actually surprisingly easy to blend as well. So to be fair to Primark, they're not doing too badly on the makeup front so far. I actually didn't see any eyebrow products. I don't know if I just missed them or whether they don't do them. So I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow palette to fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the same colour I just used on my eyelids. This one here, the darkest brown. I don't know whether it's going to look a bit weird because it is a shimmery eyeshadow and it looks a lot lighter than my actual eyebrow colour, but we'll see. Okay, so that's one done. I think if I was going to do that again, I would use the lighter brown because it does look a little bit dark. Let me do the other one. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. I'm pretty happy with them. I'm also going to add a little bit of this highlight colour with my finger underneath my eyebrow to make them stand out a little bit more. Okay, so next I'm going to use this 2-pack eyeliner, and it comes with like a pinky nude colour and a white, and also a sharpener which is included. So I'm actually going to go for the nude eyeliner to make my eyes look a little bit brighter and bigger. I've only just discovered the nude eyeliner craze. It sounds really cool, but I've never tried it, so here we go. I've just zoomed you in a bit so you can really see how it goes on. That actually went on so creamy. You can't really see because it's the same colour as my skin. Look, it draws on so easily. I'm not even pressing very hard at all. So I'm actually really impressed with this, and it was £1 for 2 of them, so that's an actual bargain. I'm just going to go back in with this colour here again. I'm just going to use that under my eyes as like a eyeshadow eyeliner kind of thing. You can see that the foundation has gone a little bit cakey under my eyes. So I guess the foundation isn't that great at staying put once it's on. I also picked up these individual lashes at Primark. I've got the Eye Envy, which were £3, and these ones were £1, and that's just Primark's own range. I'm going to actually be using these ones because these are Primark's own and this is a Primark makeup video, and these were only £1, so if these are good, I'll probably be getting all of my individual eyelashes from Primark because I wear them all the time, but they're so expensive normally. These ones don't come with any glue, so I'm going to be using my own, which is the Duo eyelash adhesive, and this also dries black instead of clear. So I'm just going to take one of the longer ones onto my tweezers and then just dip that in the glue. I'm just going to wait for this to go a little bit tacky before applying it, and then I'm just going to apply it close to my eyelashes on the outer corner. Okay, so I've obviously got them on this eye and not on this eye yet, so you can obviously see the difference in length. I still need to put mascara on and do like the liquid eyeliner to cover where the glue is. Okay, so there we go, both eyes are done. I think I did this eye a lot better than this eye actually. So I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Super Liner to do this, and I'm just going to do a really small line where my eyelashes are. Okay, so I've just done my liquid eyeliner, which is actually going a bit dry, so it's not the most even. So that my liquid eyeliner isn't really sharp, I'm going to go back in with this colour again. I'm going to just kind of smudge out the line a little bit. Okay, so those are the eyes pretty much done. I'm going to add some mascara, but this isn't Primark mascara. Again, I don't know whether it was me that just didn't see the mascara or they don't sell it, but I didn't pick one up. So instead, I'm going to be using my own mascara. This is Revitalash Volumizing Mascara, which I love. Okay, so this is the look so far with my face and eyes all finished. I just have my lips to do. For my lips, I'm going to be using the PS Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon in this really nice kind of like dark browny purple colour. Okay, so there's the lips. I actually really like the colour. It is a lot darker than what I normally go for, but I do think it'll be really nice for like autumn and winter. It does seem to keep getting on my teeth and it's not completely matte. Those are the only two downfalls I have for it. But overall, pretty good, I would say. I forgot to say how much it was, and it's £2 for the lip crayon. Okay, so this is the finished look. I would love to know what you think. I'm actually overall really impressed with it. I was expecting it to be really bad because of what other people have said, and obviously because it's so cheap, because it's from Primark. But I'm pleasantly surprised. There wasn't really anything that I hated. I would say my favourite things are the individual lashes and also the bronzer, what I thought was really good. My least favourites were probably the powder and the lips. I'm not sure this colour suits me and it's not as matte as I would have hoped. But overall, everything was fine, everything was pretty good. So in answer to the question, I do actually think that Primark makeup actually does work. Okay, so that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already and you would like to, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you are aware of whenever I post a new video in the future. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!